Episode 4, Foyn Harbor and Enterprise Island. February 24th, 2024, 7:45 a.m. Thick cloud cover kisses the tops of the dramatic snow-covered peaks that frame each side of the Gerlache Strait. Everything is shrouded in an air of mystery and wonder, but the bright canary yellows and tangerine oranges of the sky hint at the bright and sunny day to come. Hondius's wake is the only disturbance in the calm seas. As the clouds burn off, we see Antarctica in its true color palette for the first time. The deep coffee brown of the rocks peeks between the blinding white of the ever-present snow and ice that sparkles and shimmers like diamonds under the gaze of the sun. Brilliant blues in every shade imaginable take up the rest. The dark and moody ocean, the bright and hopeful sky, and that milky sort of shade unique to icebergs and glaciers. It is stunning. A relaxing morning on deck comes to a close as we get ready for our morning adventure. My Zodiac driver today is Micah, possibly my favorite expedition staff of the whole trip. She has bright red hair, true to her loud and unapologetic personality. She is bright and excitable, and I feel my passion and excitement for the things we are seeing ramp up with her infectious joy. We cruise Foyn Harbor, making slow, loping circles around Enterprise Island for over 3 hours. I could have stayed here forever with the constant action. It is a non-stop assault on the senses, but in the best way possible. Fur seals play on the beach around a lone elephant seal. We experience our first close-ups with some of the icebergs we've seen from the ship, but not too close, as they could calve or roll at any moment. We see a plethora of birds. We watch a group of cormorants on a little island, their blue eyes and bright yellow caruncles drawing the eye. Someone later spots a baby gull in its nest on a rock. Its camouflage is almost perfect. Soon we come upon the hulking form of a huge, rusted shipwreck. It is the Governoran. She was a whaling ship used to process whales after they were captured into their usable parts, most often whale oil. On the evening of January 27, 1915, the crew threw a party to celebrate their success and their upcoming return home to Norway. Well, I guess they partied a little too hard, as someone knocked over a lamp, causing the ship to catch fire. Knowing how flammable the whale oil was, the captain grounded the ship in Foyn Harbor, allowing all 85 crew members of the Governoran to escape. They were later rescued by a passing whaling ship. Today, the wreck is a reminder that the history of this place is just as fascinating as its beauty. Our divers have chosen this wreck as their first dive, so we watch as they descend beneath the icy sea water. The water is so cold here that the dives don't last long, usually only about 10 to 15 minutes. A dry suit can only do so much. Birds make their home on the Governoran, and I test out my camera skills trying to catch one in flight. Near the wreck of the Governoran, we also see the remains of some of their old water boats, which probably helped shuttle the crew to safety. Something about them really pleases my eye, as I am suddenly struck by a feeling of familiarity. Even though they are not the same, I am intensely reminded of a painting in my mother's living room, of an old wooden boat in rough, stormy seas. This picture makes me happy even now. After seeing so many amazing sights, you'd think it couldn't get any better. But the highlight of this excursion is yet to occur. On our next slow circle of Enterprise Island, something incredible happens. A blow of seawater, just 30 yards or so from our Zodiac. It's a humpback whale. I have seen many humpback whales in my life, but I've never been so close to one at water level. Micah shuts off the Zodiac motor and we fall silent, searching the surface of the water for the next blow. There, to our right, still close but moving away. As we follow the whale's imaginary path with our eyes, there's another blow off to our left, and another, and another. We are surrounded by humpbacks. Soon we see tails and fins and bellies as they frolic and play in the serene Foyn Harbor. A mother and calf glide side by side through the water close by. We hear their voices, echoing like an eerie soundtrack off the nearby mountains. after over 3 hours, despite our protests, we have to head back to the ship. The experiences in Foyn Harbor were unforgettable, but as always in Antarctica, stunning new vistas await us at our next stop.